Hi everyone, for this question 5b here we are given a piecewise function. So every time we get a piecewise function in doing limit, throw out our interval. 0 less than 0, 4 over cert 4 minus x. On the dot 0 it is cert 2. Then more than 0 is x over cert 1 plus x minus 1. Okay, that is how we understand our function location. Then for the first one, you find the limit when x approaches 0 from the left. So you see 0 here from the left is a function you must select. You must pick a correct function, which is 4 over cert 4 minus x. And when we're doing limit, every time we're doing limit, we try to substitute x first. As we can substitute here, we can get our answer directly, which is 4 over cert 4. 4 over cert 4 is value 2, so we can evaluate it's not IDF or what. So we no need to do conjugate or what. So for continue here, another part of the question, second part of the question, finding limit for x equals 0 from the right. On the right, function is this x over square root 1 plus x minus 1. So once again, we try to substitute. It is 0 over, yes, 0. This is IDF. When we have it IDF, then only we think about it, how to simplify. So x remain. We can see we have a third function here. Therefore, we're going to multiply with its conjugate. Minus 1 become plus 1. Then we try to simplify. Numerator, we remain it in product form. Hasil darab, we just simplify the conjugate part. So conjugate, when you have a minus b times a plus b, now it will give you a square minus b square. So here a square, it gives you 1 plus x, minus b square, it gives you 1. Then 1 minus 1, you can see here, it can be simplified. Then some more x over x also can be simplified. Therefore, you have remaining the numerator only. Substitute x is 0, cert 1 plus 1 is equals to 2. So second part of the question also done. Then third part of the question is the hand show that this limit is axis. So this limit is axis, but how we can show it? So we can say that limit from x approaches 0 from the left actually is equals to the limit approaches 0 from the right. Therefore, limit x approaches 0 for the function. So what is that? Limit from the left and limit from the right, they are equal. So when you equal, please take down your value. So many of the students will say axis, but never state down the value. When you axis, show us your value. So limit for x approaches 0 function, it is equals to 2. Therefore, okay, because you are showing in sentence, so we cannot just shown. We are not shown what? It is different from the sentence. So we have to do the conclusion in sentence back. So therefore, limit for x approaches 0 for the function is axis. So how we adjust this? We are adjusting from, do this judgment from our calculation. Then only this conclusion is valid based on your reading here and result here. Then we continue. Determine whether this function is continuous. So they say determine whether. So this is the question, is it continuous? When you're talking, is it a continuous? We need to check the 3 conditions. If you want to determine whether it is continuous, we are checking on condition. If the question says function is continuous, please find unknown a, b, that is continuity equation. So don't mix up with this. So to find the continuity condition, because we want to determine whether it is continuous or not. So continuity equation, the first one, point. Point at what? Point at 0, f0. You see f0, do you have this point? Yes, this point is equals to cert2. Then number 2. Condition number 2 is about the limit when x approaches 0 from the function. Limit for x approaches 0 for the function is equals to 2, which is also axis. So the first condition, it is defined, the point is defined. Secondly, the limit is axis, so write down the value. Third condition, is it the point same as the limit? So obviously the point doesn't same as the limit when x approaches 0 for the function. So when third condition doesn't fulfill, we can conclude out this function is not continuous at x equals to 0. Alright, so that's all for this.